This is really special to me because this used to be my daddy's. So if anyone was wondering who won that O.J. Simpson auction, you best believe it was me.
I am just so excited for Khloé to have this possession.
Which father, though?
It's like proving he's our dad. I'm like, just give it to us.
Well, it's questionable between which one between OJ and Dad.
But
so even
either
more
one of
so,
them
you
would
should
be our
get it because it was between both of them.
Welcome back to another episode of the reKap with a K. Archie, we're halfway through the season and I'm kind of freaking out.
Oh my gosh, it's like your life is gonna be in shambles.
I know. But you know what? At least this season is like literally, I think, one of my favorite seasons ever. I don't think any of the Kardashians, yes. I don't think anything will ever top season 2 premiere with Khloé and the whole trash tin.
Okay.
But I am eating these girls up.
You said the opening with Tristan? Really? I would say the opening with Lamar.
No.
That threw the blogs up in a frenzy.
The blogs.
Oh, yes.
Honey, the trashing of it all was worldwide. Drama, drama, drama.
Well, yeah. But Lamar. Anyways, current season.
Kourtney and Khloé ended their feud, but that does not mean that we will not be having a sister fight for the rest of the season, because here we go with Kim and Kourtney.
Not like shaming or judging or anything, but I'm like, I wonder why she feels the need to go to law school.
These two are gearing up for a season, hopefully not a physical one, but a definite confrontational one.
Listen, I'm not mad at the physicalness.
No.
I'm not mad at it because you know what we're gonna get? We're gonna see the clip because Kim's gonna make sure of it.
Stop. Ever. Kourtney!
I want to talk about Kim Kardashian being the best sister on the planet.
Okay.
Because she is really showing up for her family. And I love this episode, how last week we ended off with the OJ of it all and how Kim Kardashian offered to buy Robert Kardashian's Bible and it was leaked to TMZ.
So if anyone was wondering who won that O.J. Simpson auction, you best believe it was me.
So she ended up getting the Bible through an alias.
We used an alias to bid on the Bible so that my name wouldn't be traced back to it.
Which we don't know the price of.
No.
Like, I know they mentioned it started off at 15. Then she said last episode she would have did 30. My guess is it was at least 60 or 90. Like, it had to double or triple.
Kim being able to get the Bible under an alias really was the only way, because otherwise she would have been spending, I would say, millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Because when it came to Kim, she was getting this Bible no matter what.
But she's opening the Bible right now in her house that's being renovated. And she's saying this is the first moment that she's opening the Bible.
I thought it was a Bible that my dad bought OJ and wrote in it. It's actually my dad's Bible with his name inscribed on it. I didn't know that.
And so I was like, girl, are you not checking the images that they put up for auction? But she did say that Khloé sent her the link. So maybe when Khloé sent the link, she said, okay, girl, I'm on it. I'll buy it. I'm not even looking at the content.
The fact that Khloé didn't figure out that I won this, and when I won, that I couldn't share that excitement with her and be so excited.
But for her to just be like, damn, like, I was gonna get this Bible anyways because it was a gift to OJ, but for it to actually be her father's, that was an emotional moment that I'm obsessed with, and I'm so happy that it actually, that's how it happened.
Bible.
Bible. The fact that we didn't get a Kardashian saying Bible this episode, well, we did, obviously, Bible, but no, Bible.
Yeah.
Well, I love that, though, that moment with Chicago of this is such a major moment in my life, and like one day you'll understand how amazing this Bible is.
You are not gonna believe what it is, nor will you even care. This is really special to me because this used to be my daddy's.
But did you peep in this episode how, you know, there's OJ looped into this Bible and she's talking to Chicago and she's so young. And she's like, long story, I'll tell you later.
He went to jail. It's a long story. I'll tell you when you're older.
I don't know if she wants to know.
When I was seeing that scene, I was just wondering, I was like, the amount of things the Kardashian kids are going to learn later, they are about to have a, not a rude awakening, a full-on OMG awakening, because the things that...
OMK?
Oh my Kim, oh my Kourtney, oh my
Sorry.
Khloé.
Anyways, keep going.
But I'm so excited for Khloé because she has no idea that Kim Kardashian has won this Bible. She has no idea that she's about to be getting a memory, of actual physical memory from her father, because Khloé doesn't have a lot.
I love hearing any stories about my dad. I have literally
nothing of my father's. And when I do get something, even if it is a verbal story, I hold on to that with my claws.
She says she only really has memories, so this is a really big deal. And Kim Kardashian being the best gift giver, giving gifts is her love language.
I love gift giving. I think that's my love language, especially if I know you and I can learn about you and figure out how to do like big things but small things all in one.
She is all locked in on trying to set up this moment for Khloé, but the energy's a bit off.
I am so excited to give her this Bible, and she's just being such a brat right now.
Well, I think that this is like ideal situation for a Kardashian to just get pissed off at a sister when Kim's trying her best to surprise Khloé. I mean, even the thoughtfulness of it all, of bringing a box, like coming up with the idea of how she's gonna present the Bible.
Okay, so I think since it's the day before Easter, I'll just ask everyone if they want to read a prayer.
But the fact that we're at Kourtney Kardashian's home and Kourtney's not there.
Kourtney isn't here because she's out of town with her family, her usual.
Khloé is trying to get a hold of her sister because she's not on the premises, and she's not answering. We all know that she always has her phone in her hand, so she's not answering the phone. And Khloé, being the cool sister as she is, she just wants to send a little video. And everybody is messing up her freaking video.
Court, I love you.
Where is she?
It's a video that I'm sending.
Oh, why is this guy staring at us filming? Now they're all like over here staring in.
Tell them no.
Well, Kim doesn't understand that Khloé already made besties with the neighbors.
Hi, boys.
Shit. These are strangers.
What's your name? Hi, Andrew. I'm Khloé.
So with Kim seeing people staring in the house, Kim is alarmed and she's saying, what the hell is going on over there? Kim, you missed the whole pregame party because Khloé was just having a Kiki with the neighbors.
And Kim is traumatized because she just had a hit out on her life.
Okay. Sorry, Court. I don't know what this video is.
He's just sitting here watching the whole thing. Be
You
nice.
guys just ruined my video.
What?
It's all good. Nobody cares what I have to do.
But then for Kim to kind of bring up the prayer of it all, Khloé's still confused because when it comes to the Bible, Khloé knows everything about it.
What is the resurrection?
Like prayer.
Well, he
Well,
resurrected
Jesus
tomorrow. He died yesterday.
Died yesterday for our
Good
sins.
Friday.
And then tomorrow.
I didn't ask. I know.
Okay.
I know.
Khloé, and she's trying to educate, school, question Kim's knowledge on God and the Bible. And she's like, girl, I'm just trying to get to the end point here, which is your gift.
Khloé starts quizzing me about Bible facts. I'm just like, shut up and just go with it. She just is throwing me off now.
Yeah, she didn't want to be quizzed. Kim is studying for the bar. She does not need any more quizzing when it comes to the Bible. But finally, Kim reveals the Bible.
Oh my God! You got it? Is this Dad's? Oh my gosh.
This is amazing.
She's very, very shocked. But in this moment, this is when we're seeing the montage of Kim giving the best gifts over time. And this Bible is just another added piece to the puzzle.
Open up your invite. What? I'm bringing my mom to the home that her and my dad spent all their marriage at.
This is the wallpaper in the kitchen.
Oh, she's crying already. And I'm gonna style 65 looks for her. Oh my gosh.
These are for me? Every single one. It's absolutely beyond.
I kind of forgot about all those gifts Kim gave because they were massive. And I was like, to be a friend or a family member of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
But really the importance, I think this tops it all because of the fact that Khloé does not have anything physical from her father. And for it to be a Bible, when Khloé loves herself some Jesus, she does Bible study with all her nieces and nephews once a week.
I didn't understand what you were doing about this whole Bible chat. That's so cool.
Kim, that was really cute.
I am just so excited for Khloé to have this possession.
Which father, though?
It's like proving he's our dad. I'm like, just give it to us.
Well, it's questionable between which one between OJ
know,
and
but-
Dad.
but
so even
either
more
one of
so,
them
you
would
should
be our-
get it because it was between both of them.
They kept joking about it, which I loved. Like, be in on the joke. She's just like, which dad is it?
Well, I'm actually kind of happy Kim made the joke because
Yeah.
I just knew watching this, it was going to be like, here we go. Everyone on social media is going to run with the thing of like, Khloé got the Bible from her father. OJ.
Both of my dads, give it to me.
Kim was a little shady for that, but also that was the producer Kim being like, it's going to be talked about, so let's just squash it right here.
No, that's my other dad's, OJ's.
Wow, that's scary.
Sorry.
When Kylie came and saw the Bible, her reaction was really just like, oh, I knew.
My dad.
Stop.
She's the one that
Of course, I knew you won it. I was following the news.
No, but
I didn't even have to ask. Of course she got it.
The fact that Kim did not keep this for herself.
She was the one that showed me this auction first. So I think that she deserves to have this Bible.
Just goes to show how deep and tight Kim and Khloé are.
I mean, she says that's her ride or die. I mean, we hear over and over Kim, Khloé, and Kris talk about they're the main cast members of this entire show. Like, we know, like, this is the trio.
Yeah.
They're locked in. Because Kourtney's pissing us all off.
But later in the episode, when they kind of talk about the Bible again,
I know it's a family purchase, but it means so much to me.
It's just a me and you purchase. No one else is getting it.
No one else matters.
Just kidding.
No, it's not.
it's under an estate. It's under something
Yeah.
to where it is everyone's, but at the end of the day, it's
only
Khloé's.
going to live with Khloé.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the rest of eternity. Kim likes that Bible too, but I don't think she cares enough to have it in her possession because it's not Prada.
It's better than Prada, Archie. Okay, but when they were showing Kylie the Bible, the handwriting of it all.
It's hard for me
It's
to
hard.
cursive.
I know.
This book will help.
Yeah, read.
God loves you. Okay.
God has a.
I am just so happy that I am not the only one that can't read cursive.
Really?
It's so hard.
Wow. Some people's cursive does look like chicken scratch, and I think that is who Robert Kardashian is right now.
June 18th, 1994.
June
So it was
18th.
after that happened, obviously, that prompted him to give him that.
This Bible being almost, 80, 90.
My age.
How old are you?
31.
It's a 31 year. Oh, no. The Bible is not 31 years old. The message written inside was.
Yes.
So this is an old Bible. This is an old message. And I think this is really a part of history, which is crazy. And the photo they showed on camera with him holding the Bible and Robert.
Yeah.
I think that was like,
To be that Bible.
the things that Bible has seen.
That Bible has went to jail.
Yeah.
Came out. That Bible is worth almost $100,000 maybe.
Well, also too, just knowing that the writings in it was like Kim could say, that's my dad's handwriting.
This is not my dad's writing, so it must be OJ's.
And Khloé drops the bomb that Robert Kardashian and Rob Kardashian both have the same handwriting.
You know, Rob has the exact same handwriting.
Really?
And Rob turns his paper, but he's a righty. Dad was a lefty, and that's why he turned his paper.
Oh, yeah, Bobby.
Little Bob.
Can't write to save his life. That's all I took away from that. Kylie couldn't read.
Well, I will have to say, even though Khloé was a brat receiving her gift, well, she didn't know. But the prayer of
She
it
was
all,
still a brat.
the family, that's what Easter's all about.
That's what Easter's all about. Love, family, faith, God, food. Amen.
No, K-man.
Amen.
K-man.
Amen.
Bible?
Amen.
K-man.
Amen.
K-man.
Amen.
Before we jump into Kim and Kourtney, I just would like to say we are trying to get the channel to 50,000 subscribers. We are so close. So please hit that subscribe button so we can reach our goal with a K and build this Kardashian safe space because, honey, that's what it's all about.
Or just subscribe because I'm fine.
Everyone in the comments always says he's hot. Where are my comments of me being hot?
Oh, sorry.
Archie,
You're cute.
I don't want to be cute though. I want to be like, whatever.
Focus.
I'll be cute. You go, move on to Kourtney, Khloé, because, honey, I'm about to have an aneurysm just like Kim after that.
Okay, so Kim is going over to Kourtney's house because Kourtney was not able to show up for Easter, and Kim has been super busy. She's been filming the show, and now she has a little break in her day, and so she's going over to her sister's house to take her a birthday gift.
Do you like it? Yeah, it's so cool. Michael Jackson drew it. No. Yeah. I was trying to read with the set.
Michael
I couldn't
Jackson
figure out. No way.
The fact that Kim's renovating her home and Kourtney's over here showing her all of her plans really was fun for me to watch because when Kourtney gave the insight of like, oh, this was actually Penelope's mood board.
Have you seen that to make sure you like that look?
Yeah, I've seen it, and Penelope put it as a reference on her closets.
Yeah, which I think is super cool.
I do too, but I'm over here like when I was a kid, all I could do was paint one wall. Like maybe pick a wallpaper if I was like a little older, but like the fact that I want to see Penelope's mood board for her entire bedroom and bathroom because I could only imagine how chic that would be.
Yeah, very chic. You know, I think different tax brackets, of course, Cole. But also, you know, I think this was really cool because we're getting, at first it started off really cool because Kourtney's like, anytime I can bond with my sisters over something I'm actually enjoying about my life, which is design or, you know, mommyhood. And so design is the topic of today.
So I just love, like, if one of my sisters is coming over, it's fun to look over the design.
But Kim won't put her phone down.
This is my kitchen powder room, so it's gonna be way smaller. Do you like that? You are so hard to focus.
She doesn't have time. She doesn't have time to be here. She doesn't even have time to renovate her own home.
This is my one day off from school a week.
Well,
so
this is my
I don't have
1
time
hour.
I don't even have time to do this for my own house. I'm lacking on my stuff.
But she came over to spend quality time.
Well, I love that you were saying quality time because this, in my mind, was not really that much quality.
Yeah.
Because Kim Kardashian is over here really opening up to Kourtney. I think her going in to get that pre-nuvu scan, which I'm obsessed with because the fact that Kim's done it before and she really has been promoting it, and a lot of celebrities and people have been crediting Kim for taking the scan and finding out things about their health. Never did I think Kim would be in the situation to where not only she's unhealthy in a sense,
Yeah.
her brain is f***ed.
I did a pre-nuvu scan and they called me today and they're like, everything looks great, but you have an aneurysm.
Okay, well, yeah, her brain is not in tip-top shape right now. Stress is living pretty rampant, but she says she's fine.
I'm fine. Yeah, I think I'm fine.
In fact, yeah, like she's fine. I'm fine. Well, what I'm worried about is the rupture of it all.
Because like what makes it rupture? And now they're like, just stress. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm taking the bar exam. I'm studying 10 hours a day. Can I?
Well, not to mention just all the stress in your life.
Well, Kim is really stressed because she is, first of all, the main thing that she loves in this era of her life is law and studying for the bar.
But I'm addicted to studying and to like finishing this program.
And so that is all consuming. You know, she has taken tests and didn't do so good on some tests. And so she's really trying to nail the upcoming bar. And that's where a lot of stress is coming from. But, you know, some people say if things are giving you stress, maybe let it go. And that's what Kourtney is giving.
It's fine if it's your passion and whatever, but I'm like, isn't there a time to
would
do
you-
it later once your kids are like more grown and you could like,
I've already
they don't
done
need
it.
you as
I have
much?
4 more months and then I'm done.
Well, Kourtney is giving hater. The fact that this is what Kim really wants to do. And not only did Kim just tell you she has a brain aneurysm and she's stressed out, you're going to make her more stressed about making a decision of like, just stop studying for the bar. Like when she's 3 months out.
Why would I stop now?
Kim said on the show, I didn't come this far to come this far. Like this is one of those moments of like literally Kim quoting herself. Like she did not come this far, did not come this far.
I mean, it makes so much sense. It's like she's gotten this far. It's been years now. It's like you can't give up, but that's all her sister's suggesting. I thought it was really interesting because we've heard about her working on other creative projects. And she was just like, she told her agent or whatever, she wanted out of the movie, no more shows. She needs to pass this test.
I can't do this other movie. I don't want to do another TV show. Stop it all. If I could get out of the movie, just get me out.
The priority she has shifted. It's her kids and the bar. And I think we've seen obviously now that Kim Kardashian did not pass the bar.
No.
The first try, which
That sucks.
No, the best lawyers have taken it twice.
Yeah, but like, I mean, we're watching it in real time and she's stressed, having an aneurysm.
She has so much going on between work and her 4 kids that I don't want her to have an aneurysm, of course.
But I do want to kind of go into the robbery a little bit because obviously Kourtney Kardashian was there the night Kim Kardashian got robbed. She's talking about going to Paris. She's gearing up for this. Her friend Simone, who was actually at the hotel and locked herself in her room when the robbery happened, is also going to be testifying in Paris.
It's just crazy that all of the Paris stuff is happening almost 10 years later.
But it's so interesting because this trial, and it's not that interesting, I guess it happens all the time, but this trial is happening 10 years later. And so she's having to relive all this trauma that's also going to ignite even more stress.
I know, it's like literally when Kim Kardashian can't catch a break, she can't catch a break.
Do you think that you worked through it?
It's kind of to the point where it's like, how can you work through it?
I mean, to your best of your ability, but I think if those perpetrators are still out there, it's like, yeah, maybe I've moved on, I'm super busy, and we've heard this season already that maybe she's desensitized. So it's like, has she really worked through it? Because she doesn't go to that therapy, right? Like she
does now.
Oh, she does now.
Yeah, her and Khloé share a therapist.
Okay.
I know. But I will say though, Kim kind of having that positive mindset I think is so important for viewers to see because at the end of the day, something so traumatic like this, Kim's saying, what is the alternative to not being positive?
People are like, how are you so positive? I'm like, what is the alternative?
Yeah.
What choice do I have? I have 4 kids that depend on me.
But we did find out the reason they caught the burglars, which I'm kind of shocked at.
They left the roll of tape that they duct taped me with. And that's how they got their fingerprints.
As Kim pointed out, beforehand, like they're probably not walking in with black gloves. That's suspicious. So from point A, that's where they're getting the fingerprints.
Point A to point K. When this is going on, we're talking about the bar. We're talking about Kim's renovating her home. We're talking about the robbery trial. For then Kim to just drop the bomb of, oh yeah, and I had a hit put on my life.
Especially with last week with the hit out thing. I never heard about that. What?
There's a hit out on you?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm just over here trying to vent to you, update you on my life. Hey, I might have an aneurysm that could burst in my head. I have to go to trial soon. And you're worried about a freaking butter date with salt?
Wait, have you ever had a date with butter inside and sea salt?
No.
Really good snack.
Girl, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You know, Kourtney was just craving a little butter date.
That's disrespectful.
The fact that we have 2 different brain conversations.
Yeah.
With an aneurysm brain and
Mommy brain.
Thing, like how they say you got mom brain. Your body's made to just focus on your baby. That's just what it is, like breastfeeding, so I care about a buttered date.
These are the reasons why Kim is stressed. These are the reasons why Kim is not prioritizing brain health. But obviously, Kim has no idea that these things are really amplifying concern for Kourtney to not even be concerned about her sister at all.
Because I get so bored talking about everyone and their stuff. I just don't want to be rude, but I think it's when you're like a new mom and you have like a younger baby, I just feel like I don't relate to any of you.
She's like, so deep,
Kourtney, I just told you that there's a hit out on my life. And you're talking about a buttered date. Deep.
So deep, thanks.
But thanks for really supporting this deep conversation.
I'm over here like, that's such a Kourtney thing. Like, I can't even be mad at Kourtney for saying it.
No.
Because now I really am craving a butter date too.
I don't want no butter date. I want this girl to pass this test. And also, in this scene, as it concludes, did you pick up on the moment where, you know, she's leaving and everything like that? And I was like, oh, the hate is starting to bud. Like, they are not loving each other right now because Kourtney offers her a prayer, and then Kim says, thanks, but I'm all right. God's got it.
I'll add you to my prayers.
Thank you. God's got me.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
The shade.
I don't know. All I was really looking at this episode and this scene particularly, was Kim Kardashian sitting on this floor in these black denim jeans with this sharp black heel and this black tank top and her hair pulled back and her face so fresh. I was like, I'm kind of turned on.
Really?
Did you get excited?
Well, I mean, Kim's the most attractive human being on the planet.
Yeah. So. Well, we have to talk about Khloé having the first family member on the podcast, which is her mom, of course. And the podcast is really an interesting storyline because there's been seed planting all franchise on Hulu.
To be on Khloé's podcast, which I'm really excited about. Something that I have tried to talk her into doing for about 3 years.
And now it's finally happening, and Khloé is very gracious that her mom has pushed her to this point.
Well, of course, Kris is going to take the credit.
Of course.
For the podcast. When at the end of the day, we're here for Khloé, and Khloé is the host. But I really do feel like I'm glad they flashed back to that scene.
I don't have faith that it's going to go the way you are so nonchalantly like, it's going to be great. You don't even understand what I'm saying, okay? Because you're just somewhere else. You're spiraling.
Because the fight wasn't about the podcast. This is something Khloé's wanted to do forever. It was about Kris just kind of not being a supportive manager to Khloé. So I'm happy Kris was able to pull a team together, and I'm happy they were able to really come together on this project, because what would the world be without Khloé in Wonderland?
I do think, though, in that particular era, the podcast has happened when Khloé turned 40, right? And so in the 30 brackets, she was very, you know, sensitive and worrying about what people are going to talk about her on the podcast. And so, like, it happened at the right time. But yeah, we can all give a round of applause to Kris Jenner.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Kris was really such an inspiration to me, to you, and to everyone watching.
Was that why you're dressed like her?
Maybe a little. This is a very Kris-inspired look. Was that shady, or were you like loving my outfit?
I don't know with the K. No, I do like your outfit.
Okay.
It's nice.
Okay, well, if I was, okay. Avi, Robert Kardashian is a heavy topic on this week's episode, and kind of just getting to see Kris reminisce on their marriage.
When you have kids with somebody, you are with that person. You're connected forever.
Of course.
And that's how I've always lived my life, and I, you know, would share everything with your dad.
How the co-parenting of it all was makes me sad for Kim that was her playbook on how co-parenting was supposed to be, was such an ideal situation to where Kim doesn't have that, because we're getting some insight on how Kris and Rob really maintain their friendship post-divorce.
He'd come walking in the back door at any time. What's for dinner? You know, he'd be there Christmas morning. He'd be there on your birthdays. We'd give our parties. And he just wanted to be a part of every special moment.
Yeah, I mean, this was the sweetest thing, right? Kris is talking about how she always dreamed of having 6 kids. And we're talking about, you know, her coming to terms with the separation of Rob after she got with Bruce. But Robert, shout out to Rob, still paying the Neiman Marcus bill post-divorce.
I remember one time he goes, do you need anything? I know, you know, it's crazy over there. And I said, well, if you want to help me pay my, and now I had my own Neiman's card. And I asked him, would you pay the bill this month? And he goes, sure. And he paid my Neiman's card bill that month. And I'll never forget it. And we laughed about that. He goes, if you would have told me years ago that I would still be paying your Neiman Marcus bill all these years later.
I just am like envisioning them together, giggling about that. Like, and like Khloé being like, any story I get from my dad, she loves. And I'm just like, as the viewer too, I'm obsessed with hearing about Robert Kardashian because he's never been a part of the show. We've only seen the home footage.
He was just the nicest man in the entire world and wanted me to be okay always.
I also was taking in all this information and wondering if Kris is such a great co-parenter, where does Caitlyn come into this?
Whoa, what you talking about?
Are we leading up to them being in a good co-parenting situation? Because Kris talks about the cooling down period.
Sure.
But Caitlyn and Kris, I feel like if that's the cooling down period, it's been a long time.
I mean, we saw Kris invite Caitlyn to the house when we opened up the season, but I just don't know, with all the complexities and the lack of transparency. I think there's a lot of things that Robert gave her that maybe Caitlyn / Bruce at the time did not, right? It's transparency. It's like the vulnerability. It's that era of safe, right? And I feel like that was obliterated at some point. So I don't know if we'll ever see that dynamic. I mean, Caitlyn doesn't even talk to her kids all that often. So I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah. Well, it's just a question I asked because obviously we know the Trashtions, we know the Travises, the Kanyes, the exes. They're kept very close-knit. So it's just interesting to me how Kris can be extremely... well, I guess she was just on Jay Shetty's podcast talking about how when you love someone, I think Kris really fell out of love with Caitlyn, so maybe that's why she's not being as gracious.
Yeah, Bruce at the time also became a woman, which I think that's also different intersectionalities that are, you know, make things a little convoluted. But speaking of Bruce, if we go back to the past, because in this scene, Khloé wants to hold space for her being under the bed during maybe a sexual interaction.
Not maybe, they banged.
The sexual interaction.
They banged from start to finish. They banged.
I still go to therapy over that.
But you snuck into my bedroom.
I was playing hide and go seek and nobody found me.
Kris and her, at the time, husband. And I love Kris right now because she's like, Khloé, move on.
Oh, Khloé, forget it. Get over it. You were the one who climbed under the bed and stayed there. You could have interrupted at any moment. You could have said, I'm here.
For Kris to blame Khloé?
So whatever that did to your cuckoo mind, I'm not taking responsibility for it anymore. It's all on you now.
Obviously, this story has been brought up multiple times. We've heard it already. I think Kris is just over it, and Kris probably is a little bit embarrassed herself. But I am just sitting over here like, Kris gives 0 Fs. It's like, honey, move on. Like, yeah, this is not to be talked about anymore.
But no, you stayed for the whole thing. The whole thing.
She said you could have left.
Yeah.
You could have left. You could have said, oh my God, mom, dad, no, stop, gotta go.
She took zero responsibility for traumatizing her daughter.
But that's why maybe Khloé has like, maybe she's like a little naughty girl.
You decided to stay there because it sounded exciting, and you got an earful.
Well, what is up with aliases this episode? First, Kim has to have an alias to win a bid, and now Kendall Jenner has her own alias to compete riding horses.
I think this is really cool, right? In this scene, we're getting a lot of different, throwback moments of like the origin story of Kendall being obsessed with horses. And so she's practicing because she actually wants to like be an actual competitor.
Yeah.
And a horse.
An equestrian.
I decided to try competing. I haven't done that since I was like literally a kid. I've gotten so into it. I love challenging myself.
So I think this is really cool, but her mom shows up.
What?
Your mom's here.
Well, her mom shows up, and I think Kendall's mad about it because Kris is not in disguise.
She has a hat on.
An 818 hat.
Try not to be as obvious.
Okay.
She thinks we're causing a scene.
Okay.
Me in a random baseball hat does not cause a scene.
That is true.
She has a hat on
No.
and she is being low key.
Okay, but Archie, how can you be low key? Like, I love that this is the Kardashian of it all. When the beams they're jumping over are 818 branded.
I ride at the horse show under an alias to protect my privacy.
That's what I was like. So because there's so much happening here.
This is why I'm obsessed with this entire scene.
Because no, I took it as she wants to compete. She's practicing, right? And so maybe she owns this practicing stable situation.
No, she's just sponsors.
Oh, she sponsors.
She's sponsoring the competition, yeah. So that's why they have the 818 jumps.
Oh no, this is silly then.
Well, that's where I'm just like, Kendall, they know it's you. Even in the 818 hat of Kris Jenner walking around, those little high schoolers are like, I need a picture with Kris Jenner.
Can we get a photo with you? Really quick. Thank you so much.
Listen, I can't help it if I have my fans following me around.
Kris Jenner has fans that she has to tend to.
Which, this is what I love. Like, obviously, I'm one of those fans. I'm over here wanting pictures with Kris anytime I see her in public, and I have plenty. But for Kris to really just own her being.
Kris Jenner. Can't help it.
At the end of the day, I'm Kris Jenner.
They just love me.
She's literally everything.
Yeah.
But at least she's there to support Kendall.
She is there to support Kendall, and she said, I'm not trying to cause any havoc because I have this hat on. That's a disguise. She did not have on that outfit.
Okay, but this is, I'd rather wear this than wear an 818 branded hat. Like, obviously, if like, does that look like Kris Jenner? Oh yeah, the hat's 818. It's for sure Kris Jenner.
When I go out, people follow. At the end of the day, I'm Kris Jenner.
But I would think the camera crew would kind of give it away.
Yeah, probably.
But Kendall was very adamant on stay far back.
When we're out there, just be like at a distance, just because I don't want it to feel obvious.
I want to know what Kendall's alias's name is.
Probably like
nothing with the K.
Shelly Rogers.
Shelly Rogers?
Yeah.
But Kris has a friend named Shelly.
Okay, probably like Patty Stanger.
Okay.
That's a real person.
Yeah, but hey, if that actually would be smart. That actually would be smart. Yeah, Patty Stanger.
Can you imagine?
But I'm proud of Kendall because, one, this is her baby. She gave birth to this horse.
Oh, okay.
She was pregnant.
Oh my gosh, I'm having a baby. Horse.
She was there during the process of this horse giving birth.
This is her child.
I think I am the most gorgeous baby, and I know everyone says that about their children.
Have you ridden a horse before?
Oh yeah, we had horses.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Oh, you okay. You're like Kendall Jenner. Did you get a horse on Christmas?
It was one of the most memorable Christmases you could ever imagine. It was so much fun.
No.
Did you get a saddle?
And I used to say to her, Kendall, when you get a horse, we'll get you a saddle.
It was Christmas morning. There's a video of it on the internet. My dad was recording it as she would everything.
No, but I just got to ride my brother's horse.
Nice.
But I am an undefeated horse rider.
No, what does that even mean?
Well, like I competed in one competition and I got a purple ribbon.
Oh, so you haven't entered again to be
no,
defeated?
because I'm undefeated. So note to self, do it once and do it good. You never have to do it again.
Wow.
Well, now let's jump into my favorite online store, Kardashian Closet.
I am organizing my closet. Every once in a while, I get rid of some pieces and I give them to my cousin Cece, who sells it on a website called Kardashian Closet.
So I'm finding out for the very first time that Kardashian Closet is run by cousin Cece, who is Robert Kardashian's first cousin.
And so when my mom and dad got a divorce, Cece stayed besties with my mom. And my dad would be so proud that that was the decision that she made.
You are behind, honey.
Yeah. Every time Kim posts this on her story, I'm like looking through it. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I had no idea cousin Cece was running it.
She is. And I will tell you, she actually is running it because I purchased Kim Kardashian's velvet Gucci dress.
Yeah.
And I got a handwritten note from cousin Cece herself saying thank you for the purchase and like how
she
loves the dress and she loves me.
You got more than the dress, right?
Oh yeah, I bought many stuff from Kardashian Closet.
Can you wear the dress before the season ends?
Should I? Maybe.
Maybe.
Kardashian Closet gets a lot of hate on social media, and I think this was kind of their way to shut the haters up.
The Kardashians are selling their clothes online and they're like, are they going broke? Or why are they selling this? Or why are they selling that? But it's like, first of all, if we buy something that is like expensive and we're never gonna wear it again, why not give it to Cece?
This is someone's livelihood. This is someone who's had cancer for the past 25 years.
That's a long time.
I know.
But she's had a really tough life. You know, she's had cancer for maybe 25 years, and she's just the strongest person I know.
To still be alive, too.
Most
people don't make it 25 years.
Of life?
With cancer?
Oh, yeah. I've met cousin Cece. She's absolutely amazing. And the fact that she loves the fashion.
Do you see this rare Birkin?
What? Oh my God. It's like my body still shakes every time things come in.
Cece being the Armenian link for the Kardashians. Early on, when the divorce happened between Kris and Rob, Cece was the only one that still communicated with Kris Jenner. Everyone else kind of cut her and said, you're on your own. But cousin Cece really maintained that relationship. And thank God she did, because that's what?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing?
I was just thinking about Kardashian Closet.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not run out of her condo.
Yeah, where do you keep it all?
Well, we have an office with storage.
I had no idea.
She had no idea.
My mom said it was in your apartment.
She thought it was in your condo.
There's a whole business. She has staff. I would thought this would be at her condo too, just like Kim.
Well, why is Kris Jenner such a liar?
Kris Jenner is a
liar?
I'm really annoyed that my mom completely lies about the dumbest things.
Mom is such a liar.
A white lie. A white lie.
Okay, but even the little lies, like at least keep up with them.
You don't white lie? When's the last white lie you told?
I've never lied. I'm
That's
not
a lie right there.
I'm not a liar.
You literally lied to me 2 weeks ago.
About what?
We can talk about it later.
What did I lie about? But the Menendez brothers, the fact that Kris literally was talking about the brothers, and now she brought the story up about the father.
Yeah.
Why would we even care that she met the Menendez brothers' dad? What's the point?
I don't know. That's the most confusing part.
Khloé absolutely lost it.
No.
I love this flashback.
It was so good. That was Easter weekend.
Yes.
I had to hang up. What? What? She's lying to us.
This entire scene, I was like, I could not live life without seeing this, because the fact that they had this moment, Khloé's freaking out about Kris.
So dramatic.
The whole thing, and then they think they hung up the phone, and Kris Jenner's still there.
She's still can you hang up? Mom, hang up the phone.
And then they do the flashbacks of all the times she actually has lied.
So what else are you up to?
It's just conversations so far about Khloé.
That you
He
just
asked
said
me-
Kendall 2 seconds ago.
we had like a conversation.
Well, yeah,
What does
first it
Kendall
was
want to
that
do?
was, well, yeah.
What does Kylie want? I mean,
now it's Kylie?
Well, now it's time for our peek and pits. What was your favorite part of the episode?
My favorite part of the episode, my peak this episode was the notes in the house.
I wrote, "Welcome to this happy home. May God protect our family and everyone who enters." Saint wrote, "You're fine as you come."
I like the notes in the house of Kim building her house, but having her kids write notes and prayers and affirmations, and, you know, the bones of the house matter.
And now we have that in the bones of our home, these powerful messages that will live there forever.
My peak is Khloé being the best neighbor.
I'm just nosy. I want to know who's partying next door.
I just love that scene of her going outside and just being like,
That was a
what's
great
going
scene.
on?
That was a great scene.
Not neighbors.
That was a great scene.
And she needed a margarita.
Because I need a margarita.
So my pit is the fact that she didn't get a margarita.
What the
She
heck?
said, I'm gonna go to get a margarita. There's a party next door. She didn't come back with a margarita.
Well, you know what? At least she made friends with her neighbors.
She said she doesn't get high anymore, but I was expecting at least a margarita.
My getting high days are so over.
She should have. What is up with those neighbors? And they're peeking in and peeping in on Kim. Well, my pit is Khloé seeing her reaction face.
I realized how annoying my listening face is. I'm like, shaking my head. I'm like, why are you doing that?
And I talk sometimes.
That would be something I've learned about myself. That I just want to slap my face.
I did not like that Khloé does not like her face because Khloé, I love it. Like, how can you, like, Khloé, you're so hot. Like, you need to love your reaction face.
The head nodding of it all.
We can't have anyone hating on Khloé. So Khloé, leave Khloé alone.
Khloé, leave Khloé alone.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs to be more positive.
Yeah.
Okay, Archie, send us
You
out.
sound like Kourtney. Khloé, be more positive?
Yeah.
You sound like Kourtney. Khloé, be more freaking positive?
Well, this is all for this week's episode.
Yeah, you don't want to address that.
Please be positive in the comments.
Yes, please.
And like, subscribe, do it all. And we'll be back next week.
See ya.